Have you ever heard the saying, money flows where attention goes? Well, in the 21st century, that is absolutely true. Attention is the new currency, and honestly, we can't do anything to stop it from coming. Now, to be honest with you, attention has and has always been the currency. We only just trade our attention in exchange for value or money. Attention literally makes the world go round because without attention from people, then there would be no money, there would be no businesses, there would be no life as we know it. Know it. Attention is literally in every single aspect of our life. It's in our businesses, it's in our dating life, it's in our health, it's literally in our social media. It's of course it's in our social media. It's literally why it's so amplified as attention is the new currency because of the creator economy that we are in now. Because of the creator economy, attention now more than ever can help you make you rich. Especially with all these new people just popping out of nowhere, they can get your attention so easily and so quickly because of something like this. Well, this is a screen cover, but you know what I mean, your phone. Back then, it was so much harder to get people's attention because there was no digital platform to see and hear everything. But now, we literally have to have all these platforms, and it's the way they garner our attention. Back then, it was just word of mouth or any flyers and maybe even billboards, but those billboards, they could only stay in one place. But now you literally have billboards everywhere in the form of like digital ads, Facebook ads, TikTok ads, those type of things. And they're all focusing on one thing to try and get your attention. Whatever you focus your attention into, you are more likely to actually spend money on it. Let me give you an example, right? When you go out shopping, you focus your attention on certain shops. Obviously, because you focus your attention on those certain shops, you're gonna buy more money there and you're gonna spend more money there. Why would you be spending money on shops that you don't have any attention on, you don't have any focus on? So that's literally why attention is so important nowadays. And it's so much easier to get attention compared to how it was 100 years ago, 50 years ago, even 30 years ago. It's so much easier to get attention now because of how advanced technology has become. So if you have attention on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, if you have any type of audience behind you, you basically have a shit ton of money if you know how to actually monetize that properly. And honestly, that's probably the easiest part in actually monetizing. People who were poor before, who were literally just us, like me, just sitting here in my room talking, are now rich as fuck because of the way they could get attention so easily. But like I said back then, you would have had to pay hundreds of thousands of dollars to get a billboard. But now you can literally open up your phone and start a TikTok account. And if you're consistent with it, you can probably go viral. And that's the same with Instagram and even YouTube. If you're consistent and I keep improving, you can probably go viral and then eventually make a lot of money from that attention that you garnered with your audience. Like I said at the start of this video, attention makes the world go round. People trade their attention for money and value. Literally, you go outside, you go walking down the streets, you go down the mall, you go inside the mall. Everything is trying to get your attention because your attention means money to them. For example, on YouTube, right, a creator, they're trying to get you to watch their video for the longest time because why? The longer you watch the video, the more money they make because that's the more attention that's on the YouTube platform, which means that's more money that YouTube makes and less money from their competitors. The greatest examples of this, of attention being put to work, is in business. In business, right, you have hundreds and hundreds of competitors. I don't care what business model that you're starting, you definitely have a competitor. It may be one or two other competitors, and it's potentially thousands and thousands or even hundreds of thousands of different competitors. And what are you guys all doing? You're competing with each other to be able to get your ideal customer or ideal client's attention. Because if you were a monopoly and you had no competition, then you would have no money, you would have no trouble making money. But that's not the case. Only very few companies are actually like that. So you are fighting for your client or your potential prospects' attention to be able to convert them into money. But the problem with that is, how do you attract them? Well, attracting the right people is really simple. First, you have to understand that you cannot attract everyone. Something that might attract one person will most definitely not attract another person because there's things such as preferences and niches for a reason. Now, like I said, attention can go into life as well, into dating. So, for example, in dating, we have preferences for a reason. Why do we have types and things like that? Why do we get the attention of certain types of people more than others? Because we have a preferences, and our attention focuses more on the type of preference that we have and the things that we like. Now, back to more of the business related things. How do we actually get the attention of the prospects or the people that we want? Now, it's really simple. It's really fucking simple. And I'll let you in on one little secret. You have to be different, or you have to realize, right, that you get more attention from women or more attention from girls when you're different from all these other guys who are literally simping towards them or giving her whatever you want her, whatever she wants. Have you ever realized, like, when you're the one that's nonchalant, when you're the one that doesn't care as much, you get more attention from them, even if you don't mean it. If even if you generally don't have any interest in the girl, they're more attracted to you because you're that one guy that's different. It's not the fact that everyone else is chasing her, it's the fact that you're different. Now, that's the same with business as well. You have to be different. If you're running the same ads as everyone, which by the way is another way that you get attention, if you're running the same ads as everyone, what makes you think that people will buy from you? Let's say you're a clothing brand store. If you're running the same ads as everyone, what makes you think people are going to buy from you when your ads look the exact same as every single other person? What makes you different? There's no scarcity involved in it. And scarcity is one of the driving factors in actually garnering attention. There's no actual thing to push the person to want to buy from you or want to actually get something from you. So you have to be different, or you have to be something new. That's why new things are usually the things that become the most successful. For example, with Amazon, before Amazon, was there any type of Amazon? No, Jeff Bezos was the first one. He created something completely new and completely changed the world. Those who are willing to be different and those who are willing to try something new usually take on the most risk, but if they succeed and they do it right, they usually get the biggest payout as well. Now, the reason that I'm making this video, right, is because most people don't understand that you can make attention, right? It just may not attract people. You can attempt to try and attract as many people as you want, but if you're not trying to be different, if you're not trying to be new, if you're not experimenting, then you're not going to get very far.